Hey, are you going to fight? Conor McGregor, dude. I told Conor that you would beat his ass, but I also told him that he would be better off without me. Conor and I talked to each other, and they offered to fight, so I talked to him, and he gave me a low grade. We then started politicking and trying to work things out, and I told him, man, I'm not getting knowing octagon with you, so you can be kicking me and elbowing me and stuff like that. Terence Crawford is said to have accepted Conor McGregor's challenge to fight. Crawford has the option to compete in a massive crossover fight against McGregor, undefeated at 44 division boxing champion. Terence Crawford currently reigns as the WBA and interim WBO super welterweight. Title holder, surprisingly former UFC lightweight champion Conor McGregor almost became one of his opponents, as Crawford revealed past discussions about a potential bout. With the Irish icon, there were recent WHRS of a two-fight arrangement with McGregor, one in the boxing ring and another in the octagon. While Crawford confirmed he'd had direct talks with McGregor to make it happen, he ultimately chose to pass on the opportunity. Although Crawford didn't specify the timing of these discussions, he shared his reasons for steering clear of MMA competition. I told Conor to himself, I said, hell, no, they called me, they offered me to fight me, and Conor got on the phone, we started politicking, trying to figure something out, Crawford told Bernie the Boxer on a YouTube live stream. He further added, I just told him, man, I'm not getting in no octagon with you, so you can be kicking me and elbowing me. And so he gets to laughing. He's like, man, I respect that because you respect my sport, just like I respect your sport, and you understand that. If you get in the octagon with me, you're going to be at a disadvantage. Just like if I get in the boxing ring with you, I'm going to be at a disadvantage. Even though the notorious Crawford claimed that McGregor was aware of the financial motivations behind Crawford's decision to back out of the bout, he stated, but we'll make a ton of money. Crawford laughed as she remembered McGregor's comment. Yeah, sometimes it's not about the money. I can make money, but you ain't about to be kicking me, dude. Those elbows and kicks aren't jokes. Crawford is thriving financially in the boxing arena. A crossover bout with McGregor could have been a big moneymaker, had both sides agreed. While McGregor's 2017 boxing bout against Floyd Mayweather demonstrated the financial potential of such events, Crawford would rather build his boxing legacy than participate in a single mixed martial arts match. Crawford is targeting a fight with Canelo Alvarez, but as of right now, negotiations haven't gotten much traction. Crawford just defeated Israel Madam in August. Crawford's next opponent is probably Sebastian Fonder, which would put him in position to win 3 of the 4 154 B division titles. Though Conor McGregor went on to coach Michael Chandler on The Ultimate Fighter and stated that he wanted to make a comeback, it is still unclear when or if he will compete again. McGregor last entered the octagon in July 2021 at UFC 264, where a first-round TKO loss to Dustin Poirier resulted in a devastating leg break. Following his live streaming debut on May 20, DualBits made waves in the media and announced a partnership with Conor McGregor. The UFC's first simultaneous two-division champion used his star power to the cryptocurrency-centric platform in a subsequent broadcast, captivating viewers with his charisma. Intriguing information was also revealed by McGregor, which led fans to quickly learn that the MMA legend had been in talks with boxing superstar Terence Crawford, suggesting a major partnership was in the works. Though nothing solid has materialized to date, rumors about Conor McGregor, also known as the Notorious, returning to the ring have persisted. McGregor, whose blockbuster fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr. remains one of the highest-grossing matches in sports history. A recent development has sparked fresh curiosity as McGregor was observed in the first 2 divisions of boxing undisputed champion at Wembley Stadium during the battle between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. Their images went viral fast, generating interest and excitement in the boxing community. The Irishman seemed less impressed with Canelo Alvarez, but he was still praising Crawford's boxing prowess. Community also mentioned Bud's accomplishments outside of the ring, particularly his wrestling skills. The Notorious, they're always talking to me about bouts. I've already boxed a boxer. Is me. He claims to be the top boxer in the mixed martial arts world, capable of delivering punches with crushing power, the community said of Crawford. I talked to Crawford back and forth. It's like a 2-fight deal, recalling the entire conversation with Terence Crawford. Crawford said, they're here talking about you and me fighting 2-fight deals, according to McGregor. I know you have a long history of wrestling and balls the size of Bengal tigers, but MMA comes first and boxing comes second. They want to fight, and hundreds of millions of dollars will be at stake. What's going on? The previous UFC lightweight and featherweight champion observed that Terence Crawford didn't appear all that excited about the notion of "I'd rather not take a kickoff." That's what Conor McGregor stated, and you have to honor his words. Like many others, McGregor had previously voiced his thoughts regarding the impending Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur BBV battle, saying that he thought it would be a special occasion involving two of the best athletes in the business. A matchup between McGregor and Crawford would have been nothing short of spectacular. Time and time again, highlights of Bud showcasing his impressive grappling skills have captured widespread attention, but will that be enough to endure the relentless assault inside the octagon? Similarly, while McGregor has his fair share of glove experience, can he truly withstand the onslaught from a pound-for-pound opponent? The former UFC champion veered off topic and shared insights about his recent investment in the bare-knuckle fighting championship. He said it's a different world without the gloves, but he quickly recovered, pointing out that the ball better BF fight will be a cracking one. Superior boxer, more than 3 years have passed since his last fight. Conor McGregor, who is bound by a UFC contract, is still focused on making his highly anticipated return to the UFC, but his love for boxing hasn't taken off. The infamous fighter continues to spark excitement by making suggestions about possible blockbuster bouts in the combat sports industry. During a recent live broadcast with Dual Bits, his sports betting partner, in response to a fan's query concerning boxing, Conor McGregor stated that promoters are often contacting him regarding possible bouts. Declaring himself to be the main attraction in the sport, McGregor revealed that he had been in talks for a 2-fight crossover event with Terence Crawford. The proposal was for 1 boxing match and 1 mixed martial arts match, but McGregor-Crawford reportedly declined the deal. "We are having back-and-forth conversations because Crawford is very sleek and has a wrestling background. It resembles a 2-fight agreement, similar to what Crawford is saying to me about you and me. I mentioned MMA instead of boxing because I knew you had a long history and enormous balls. If they agreed to a fight, hundreds of millions of dollars will be at stake. What's going on?" And he says, "I don't fancy taking a kickoff, or I don't want to take a kick." The 36-year-old fighter faced backlash from fans who accused him of either fabricating the claim or making yet another follow-through promise. Conor McGregor said, "I don't know what's happened. There's loads of things on the table. Riyadh sees an extremely huge rumors of a potential crossover bout with a pound-for-pound top boxer didn't spark the enthusiasm McGregor likely anticipated." McGregor was mockingly accused of being high by a fan who said he was high to the point of passing out. Even though Conor McGregor has a perfect record in professional boxing, he is so full of himself that all he does is talk. If McGregor were to return to the ring, it would be only his 2nd fight. The notorious fighter was at the center of one of the most amazing spectacles in combat sports history during his Seoul fight in 2017. McGregor convinced the UFC to take part in an unusual co-promotion for his highly anticipated fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr. in Las Vegas. About 4 million pay-per-view purchases were made for the game, solidifying its place among the most profitable in sports history. Even though McGregor was eliminated in the 10th round of the bout, his continued fame makes him a powerful figure in the sport and a part owner of the BKFC. However, Chris Eubank Jr. is focused on a possible massive crossover boxing matchup with Conor McGregor. The Irishman's name keeps coming up in conversations about the promotion, adding to his unquestionable impact. One of the most well-known boxers in Britain, Eubank Jr., is set to make his comeback from a year-long hiatus on October 12 with a highly anticipated fight against